just cash. Just got back from doing like $10,000, like $1,000. Just some real estate to invest in. Mom. My mom came with me. You ever think we'd be on a jet? Sometimes life is like a dream. I remember not being able to afford to even go.
If you feel like you've seen this guy everywhere on social media, you probably have. This man is Tai Lopez. He can probably buy a resort on a secluded tropical island with the amount of money he spent on advertising on various social media platforms, most notably YouTube.
I used to own a whole bunch of nightclubs, but I lived on the East Coast. So when I moved back to California, I sold the nightclubs, and I was like, what can I do I like that social vibe, and I said, what can I do that's similar? And I stumbled on online dating. I was like, that's going to be my next thing.
We'll begin with the most unscrupulous behavior from Mr. Lopez. After he apparently sold some nightclubs, he got into the online dating business space. One of his websites was called millionairemeeting.com. Tai tried to get into the niche of setting up millionaire men with ladies looking for love. And it looked like Tai understood one business model, and that was he would run a lot of ads to get people to sign up for a paid membership to these websites. And I'm saying websites because it looks like there were many. And we'll just start with a millionaire meeting. And what eventually happens is the lovely ladies who are looking for love, they will sign up into the app, and they'll come across this really attractive millionaire man who's on the website, and will be sending messages to this new sign-up lady. And the lady will get on, and she'll see these messages and be excited. She's so interested in these new men that she goes to read the messages. And then she gets prompted that she needs to sign up in order to read the messages. These were paid websites too, so when people signed up and wanted to actually pay for the service, they would be paying something like $100 a month. Let's make the numbers really simple. And what eventually happened is, based on the complaints I've seen online and all of the reviews of Elite Global Dating, and that's one of the overarching dating LLCs for Tai Lopez, is that people would be signing up and then would want to cancel or refund based on their experience because they realized that it kind of was a hoax. And what a lot of the negative reviews are saying is that they would not issue refunds or they'd be really difficult to reach. And so these people would get multiple charges on their credit cards. My belief is that his dating businesses received so many negative reviews, complaints to the Better Business Bureau, and chargebacks from the credit card companies that he was forced to shut down his doors to his online dating website. If you follow the naming and kind of the trail of his dating website companies, you'll see that he basically had one business model, and he went super niche. And once he started receiving a lot of negative feedback and reviews from one, I think he then just changed up the name and ran a different business model to a different niche. And he essentially did this until, I guess, maybe all the negativity caught up to him and he left the industry for good. Here he is at the 2011 iDate conference, where he is recognized as the CEO of datinghype.com. If you put a lot of research into Tai Lopez the same way that I did, you'll find that he ran a bunch of these dating websites, and there's a trail of multiple sites that are linked to him. And what I found confusing is that there was very little information on all these dating websites. I mean, here he is speaking at a conference, a dating conference internationally. So you would think that he ran this very successful company, and yet there's no indication that this site ever existed if you do research today. And you add up all this stuff surrounding the dating websites, and it really makes me question his character. Why is it so difficult to find information on these websites? Additionally, if you watch a lot of his videos, he still never brings up the dating websites. And to me, this is a big part of his life. If he actually was successful and made money from it before the social media, why is he not talking about it, or at least addressing the negativity? I mean, I get it that maybe he's at a point in life and he's got a following and he doesn't feel like the need to bring it up. But to me, that is the point of this series, is to talk about the authenticity of these people with big followings. Why does he not bring this up and at least bring it to light, at least tell his side of the story of what he believes to be the truth? To me, this is the exact type of research that all of you should be doing on all these people with big followings and are selling information courses. We should really be questioning, how did they become successful? What type of companies did they run before the social media? And we want to bring authenticity to the light. We want them to be transparent. Let's do a quick run through of Tai Lopez's LinkedIn. If we go down, we see that he was a wealth management advisor at GE Capital for a little over 2 years. He also claims he was a certified financial planner, and a quick search leads me to believe that he was not. Then it looks like 4 years as a founding partner with LLG Financial. That sounds way more important than it really was. It looked like him and another guy founded a life insurance company and focused on online marketing to generate business. They were early to the party, and this probably paid them pretty well, as they were probably able to find quite a bit of clients through their internet marketing. Notice the wording on the site and the title of the webpage: Life Insurance Tricks. Discover the 12 secrets to buying life insurance. What your agent and insurance company don't want you to know. You can see the internet marketing guru side of him come out with his books, starting with his Life Insurance Guru book. Here are 2 books that were barely purchased and about completely different topics. Just like any internet marketer, he puts out a bunch of information products. He also ran MillionaireLifeCoach.com, a coaching business website. His sales copy is straight internet marketer. So Tai Lopez has a little money from life insurance and his wealth management job. And if we take him at his word, he sold a nightclub. I'm assuming he either has a little bit of money or, most importantly, has access to money. I'm going to dissect a very popular Tai Lopez video. I'm going to explain the exact formula he uses to gain his large following, influence people to enter into a sales funnel, and drive sales of his internet courses.
The number one thing that they should have taught you and I in school by the time we're 18 years old should have been financial freedom.
Just in the start of the video, he's already making you feel like you've been wronged by someone.
But let's be honest, when you were 18, when you graduated high school, did you feel like you were remotely equipped for the important things in life?
This adds curiosity and a feeling like you need to keep watching so that he can show you how to solve the problem of you being wronged.
So I recorded a video on my website. I'll put a link to it. It should be below or above or somewhere around, or maybe down in the text, depending on where you're watching this video. Click it, it'll take you over to my website, and I'll show you 3 very important secrets that I didn't learn till I was after high school from mentors, specifically about financial freedom.
Straight social marketing savviness. He entices you by mentioning that he has secrets that you haven't been taught.
Now, when you get over there, pay attention, because that's a video that I'm not going to keep up for that long.
Here's one of the most important snippets. He is creating fake urgency, one of the absolute most important parts of sales.
I was born to a single mom. My dad was in prison when I was born, so I didn't grow up flying in private jets.
Here he's trying to relate to the audience. I didn't grow up flying private jets. Well, neither did all of us, Tai.
And really, when you get there, it's free. You don't have to put your credit card in or anything. It's a video that people have where I talk about stuff where people have paid me a lot of money. I get paid to speak around the world, but I wanted to give this one free.
Here he's establishing authority or celebrity by making you feel special by going to his website and have a chance at receiving this prize.
People, now I'm in Beverly Hills and all that. A lot of people I know that make a lot of money don't want to share stuff. And so I thought maybe I should be that way. Don't teach everybody because it creates competition with me, but I'm not worried about that.
And here's one of the most important sales psychology principles is an us versus them principle. The rich people he knows typically do not want to give away these secrets. So there's these special secrets locked in a box that no one else will give away. But if you come with me, I'm going to show you the way. I'm going to share them with you because I'm a nice guy. Thanks, Spencer. You gave us basic sales advice. I clicked on this video because I want to know how Tai Lopez became rich and if he's a scammer or not.
In about 2013, I like to catch new trends, and I saw the trend of personal branding slowly starting on Instagram, YouTube. But I still was doing other stuff. So in 2015, exactly 2 years ago, I decided to start on YouTube.
Tai Lopez is the successful business. His business is personal branding, which to his credit, a few years before everyone else did, he realized the value of finding a large following and the amount of money that can be made from people simply giving your videos a lot of attention. So what's the best strategy to implement? Paid advertising. Here's an interview with his former business partner.
He said that he had spent over $1 million the first weekend just running ads.
He spent $1 million on ads in one weekend. Here's a simple idea of one strategy that Tai Lopez could have implemented to get rich. Let's imagine Tai Lopez started with a $100,000 ad budget to run YouTube ads for 5 days. At 10 cents per view, the $20K per day ad budget would provide 200,000 views. Let's assume a 10% conversion rate, which leads to 20,000 people clicking on the ad and becoming a follower in some capacity, whether it's a YouTube subscriber, email list sign up, or outside observer that will pay for a course in the future.
He leveraged attention that he got from his ads into building like a real following.
With all of the new attention and following, he builds up an email list on his website. In addition, he creates the 67 Steps program, which is $67 per month. He has a little success with running ads. He has a program built up to sell to all of his followers. He has a little social proof established so that new followers will see that he already has a big following.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
The meme begins, and I have a feeling this is where he drops the hammer and goes all in. He spends $1 million at some point after this video starts to take off. So let's use the 100K ad budget example from above. From the 20,000 people who became a follower in some capacity, let's just assume that there was a 5% conversion to being an actual paid customer. 1,000 paying customers at $67 a month is $67,000 a month in income. Let's assume that the average lifespan of a paying customer is 3 months. Then the initial $100,000 ad budget produced a return of $201,000, or just over $100,000 of profit. He continually put the money back into the business in the form of more paid ads, and he eventually hit a point where his sales funnel was ironclad. This is how the internet marketers scale fast. Imagine investing $1 million in YouTube ads and within a month or two receiving $2 million back. And this is how Tai Lopez blew up. He had access to money, whether from running his scammy dating websites, from selling his nightclubs, or from his days selling life insurance or wealth management advisory. He is a personal brand marketer and ran ads to build a following. Once he built that following, he just made videos about simple, vague business advice and success advice that he read from books. And he made a lot of money. As he continually ran more ads and saw more profit, he then converted that profit into successful businesses like MentorBox and investing in real estate. Like most internet marketers, he sold a dream using flashy means, ran a lot of ads that converted, he put the profit back into the business, and then became a business success through social media. Once real money started coming in, then he can start positioning himself as a successful businessman and business coach, because he then had opportunities to start businesses like MentorBox, invest in real estate, create a new course called Social Media Agency, network with successful people, and start to invest in startup capital funds. To me, the Tai Lopez social media side and now this new business side of him are not scams, because he provides actual products which he delivers on. And I've seen a lot of people compliment his products that gave them a little bit of success and helped them out in life. At the end of the day, he just sells simple information into packaged products that people enjoy and people purchase. And this is why people think he's a scam, because he's just selling information. My main complaint with Tai is, like most internet marketers, you can watch 100 hours of his social media content and still never feel like you really understand the guy. Everything seems to be a little vague and 2 steps removed from the truth. And I still don't have a great idea of what businesses he ran before the social media fame. I mean, sure, he's a little bit more transparent than others. He at least has a LinkedIn and his stories align, but I'm not too familiar with the exact nature of all these businesses that he ran, and we still don't get that transparency and authenticity, which is usually a major red flag. And to me, reduces his credibility. To me, Tai Lopez can be a pretty decent source of information. There's a lot of concepts he has, just like a rich dad, Robert Kiyosaki kind of guy. He presents a lot of information in a very easy to digest way, and I think you can actually learn a lot from him. And by all means, he makes money. There's no knock on that. He knows how to make money. And if you want to develop a large social media following, there's a lot you can learn from Tai Lopez. But again, he's just like most of these success gurus in that they're preaching vague business advice, and you end up paying them for simple information that you can find on the internet for free.
Now me and my business partner, between the two of us, I've spent $600 million on online advertising. On YouTube, I've probably spent, I would say, 25 to 30, maybe 45 million bucks. I sell online education. Is that a scam?
Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and make sure to hit subscribe so you can follow along on my journey from zero to financial independence.